The church bells rang at 3:33 a.m. There was no church anymore, and the nun was standing at my door. Everyone in the village warned me not to stay the night. The old convent sat alone beyond the fog-covered fields, its stone walls cracked and blackened by time. No lights, no crosses, no sign of prayer. Yet somehow, it still felt awake. I was a historian, documenting abandoned religious sites. I didn't believe in ghosts, not then. The moment I stepped inside, the air changed. It was colder, heavier, like the building was holding its breath. Faded murals of saints lined the walls. Their eyes were scratched out. Candles sat melted into the floor, as if they'd been burning for years without anyone lighting them. And then I saw her. A nun stood at the far end of the hallway. She was completely still. Her habit was dark, almost absorbing the light around her. Her face was hidden beneath a veil, but I could see her mouth. It was smiling. "Welcome," she whispered. Her voice didn't echo. It sank into the walls. That night, I stayed in one of the old dorm rooms. The door had no lock. At exactly 3:33 a.m., I woke up to the sound of bells. Slow, hollow, close, then footsteps. Dragging footsteps. I held my breath as the sound stopped outside my door. Someone began praying. The words were wrong, twisted, broken, like a prayer spoken backward. The handle slowly turned. I shut my eyes. When I opened them again, the door was open. But the hallway was empty, except for a trail of wet footprints. They led straight to my bed. The next morning, I found records hidden beneath the chapel floor. There had been a nun named Sister Magdalene. She was known for extreme devotion, praying for days without rest, fasting until her body failed. But the other sisters reported something disturbing. She prayed alone at night. She spoke to someone who wasn't there. They said her prayers became demands, and then disappearances began. Sisters vanished. Children from the nearby orphanage were found kneeling in the chapel, eyes wide open, not breathing. The church accused Magdalene of heresy. She was sealed alive in the catacombs beneath the convent. The final note read, "She died smiling," and she did not stop praying. That night, I tried to leave. My car wouldn't start. The fog was too thick to walk through. At 3:33 a.m., the bells rang again, this time inside my head. I couldn't move. The nun stood beside my bed, her veil lifted on its own. Her face was pale and cracked, like old porcelain. Her eyes were missing. Only deep black hollows remained. Her smile widened until her jaw creaked. "Pray with me," she whispered. Her breath smelled like soil. I felt cold fingers wrap around my wrist. Images flooded my mind. Dark tunnels, stone walls, hands bleeding from endless prayer. "She still needs voices," a whisper echoed in the room. God never answered her. The walls began to bleed. The floor trembled. I realized the truth too late. She wasn't trapped here. She was building a congregation. I don't know how I survived. Villagers found me at dawn, kneeling in the chapel, whispering prayers I couldn't remember learning. They burned the convent that same day. But fire doesn't cleanse what was never holy. Because now, every night at 3:33 a.m., I hear bells. And sometimes, I wake up praying, in a voice that isn't mine.